Awesome.
Welcome. Good evening, everyone, and welcome to the LifeVantage Opportunity Overview. We are Dr. Dondee and Marci Nettles, and we are super excited that you're spending tonight with us because we know there's other things you might rather be doing. But if you are with us tonight, you're going to spend the next 40 to 45 minutes with us. We are blessed in advance, and we want to let you know that. So we also want to let you know that the time we spend together is going to be giving you information that was super impactful for us, such that it literally changed the entire course of our lives and brought us together. So my story, I was a family wellness chiropractor for many, many years. We were here in Phoenix, Arizona. We had the fourth largest practice in Arizona. We were seeing between 350 and 500 patients a week. But myself as the solo doctor and my staff, by background, my passion is health education and empowering people to be self-sufficient. So from my practice, I also had an extended radio show. I was an AM talk radio show host for a couple of years on 2 AM stations here in the Phoenix Valley, and just absolutely loved it. The downside of that was I was very rarely ever home to be a father and a husband. And with the demands of my practice and my radio show, 80 to 90 hours a week, literally outside my home, it took a toll and lost a 28-year relationship in that venture. And when my son was 3 years old and my daughter was literally 2 weeks old, I saw the information that we're about to share with you. And after a year of this information, utilizing the information, bringing it into my practice, and mostly educating people outside my practice on how magical this information is, how magical the products are, I was able to sell my practice. And from that moment forward, it's almost been 9 years. I've been a stay-at-home dad full-time and a full-time global entrepreneur with this company. I also met the most amazing human being ever created, my beautiful wife, Marci. She's part of the business and how we came together. And now just by sheer virtue of what we got our hands on almost 9 years ago, or almost 10 years ago for me and almost 8 years ago for Marci, it literally has allowed us to live our dream and be stay-at-home parents and stay-at-home grandparents and help people all over the world live a higher caliber of life.
Hey guys, many of you are going to be just like me, okay? This is the first time I've ever done this type of business. And, you know, I'm excited about it now, but before I never thought it was for me. I was actually a police officer for almost 10 years here in the Phoenix, Arizona area, and I loved it. I was good at it. I ranked up fast. I was getting paid lots of money. Well, not lots of money for the agencies here. But what was nice is that I was able to help people. But what I didn't like is that my kids were only 6 and 9 at the time that I went through the law enforcement academy. And so I had to make the same decisions that many of you have to make every single day. When do you go to work to make the money to pay the bills? And when do you get to be home to be the parent to your children that you want to be so badly? I ended up working graveyards the majority of my career, and that led to a lot of exhaustion. I may have been home to get my kids off to school and help them with homework afterwards and, you know, for some of their activities, but I was exhausted, which meant I wasn't fully present hardly ever. You know, and on top of that, I didn't like the understanding that I came to in August of 2009 that if you have a job where you have to give time to someone else before they'll sign a paycheck so that you can get your bills paid, you're never in control. Because if something happens to you at any given time that takes you away from your duties, you don't get paid, right? And so that happened to me after a car accident where I was in my unmarked detective's vehicle driving down the road and an ambulance with lights and sirens needed to cross my path. I stopped. The lady behind me was distracted and she ended up not seeing me, not hearing the sirens or the lights on the ambulance and hitting me going about 60 miles an hour without braking. I ended up with a brain injury, several herniated discs throughout my spine that required surgery. And on impact, basically my career was over. What I believed was my identity was stripped from me and my purpose was gone. I ended up going through a lot of loss. I lost a house. I lost a marriage that was already poor to bad finances on top of that. And then I started getting really depressed. And so I gained additional prescription medication and antidepressants, anxiety meds, and amitriptyline that intensifies all of them. Some of those medications have warning labels on them that say may cause suicidal tendencies. I actually had 4 suicide attempts before a very dear friend and her husband saw this information that we're going to be sharing with you tonight, and they thought of me. And when they got me in front of the information, when I learned about these products, I had hope for the first time that these natural compounds could help my mind and body start functioning again. I had hope for the first time when I saw this opportunity that I could have a purpose greater than myself, that I could give back again and create a pretty substantial income at the same time. And what's really cool is, like Dondee already mentioned, is that it led me to the door of the most amazing man in the world for me. We're celebrating our 5-year anniversary on Thursday, so we're very blessed and highly favored. But what we see in this opportunity, guys, the potential for every single one of you that are watching this for the first time, or maybe follow up, in being able to obtain whatever you want that you've thought in your head that you would like to have, you can. And we would love to be able to help you. So that's what we're here to be able to share, the Biohacker's Guide in how you can take control of your own biology.
Absolutely. So the cool thing we love about this is the information. So we're going to tell you about this business and the time we're in. We're in the new gig economy. And if you're not familiar with that term, or it's something you've heard but you really didn't quite understand, it means that by the year 2020, which is about 13 months away, 40% of the global workforce will be part-time. And that's according to the company Intuit. If you're familiar with TurboTax and Quicken and QuickBooks, that's their prediction, and they're pretty rock solid on that. So companies that are already taking advantage of this reality, Uber, where people who have cars are now assisting people from getting to point A to point B, and they're getting paid for the process. They're becoming entrepreneurs with their vehicle. Or people that have a spare room in their house are becoming entrepreneurs by renting it out to people with Airbnb. Facebook has literally changed the way human beings communicate around the world. 2.3 billion people use Facebook every single day. And Amazon, in fact, this time of year, Amazon has set themselves so far above everyone else because of convenience. Now, they've changed the way the world gets their products. They've changed the way the world ships. For 2 free-day shipping with Amazon Prime. And what do they all have in common? It's very simple. This device I'm holding in my hand, the cell phone. These are all cell phone-driven businesses, just like ours. We wanted to share with you the foundation, and the climate is right for this, as you can see on your screen there.
So the technology that Dondee's talking about is not the only new technology that's out there. There's actually really cool technology in the health and wellness field, actually anti-aging, to where you can actually take control of your own biology for an optimal response. So we're going to be sharing information on nutrigenomics tonight. It's a new science. It's a new field. And what it is it's the science in the study of the interaction of nutrition and genes, especially with regard to the prevention or treatment of disease. Important part there is the prevention or treatment of disease, okay, guys? So we have a lot of third-party validation that we're going to be sharing with you tonight, starting here with the Today Show. The latest trend in nutrition isn't a fad diet or newly discovered supplement. It's your DNA. And then how about Fox News? Nutrigenomics is changing everything. Where we once thought we were powerless is now an area over which we have at least some control. And this is control in a marketplace where it is actually expected to reach over $17 billion spent in the nutrigenomics field by 2023. And we're at the forefront of this amazing market.
Absolutely. We've got this choice of hijacking or biohacking. And you're already familiar with biohacking. You probably just didn't know it. And how do I know that? Because if you've ever foregone a large fries and had a side salad instead, you're a biohacker at heart. But what about this hijacking thing? It's where we're literally voluntarily giving up control of our biology, our wellness, and our longevity, and we're doing it physically. How about, like I said, that global economy going to a part-time workforce? People are going to be working their side hustle, 2 and 3 extra jobs. Their bodies weren't meant for that level of intensity for such a long period of time. Emotionally, when the money runs out before the month does, now we're emotionally taxed. There's more people that are going through this than ever before. Biochemically, I mean, look in the skies. There's toxins. Look in your pantry. Look in your refrigerator. If there's something on a label you can't pronounce, you are biochemically being hijacked, and you probably didn't even know it. So toxins, again, toxins are everywhere. And every time you take a call, you've got some brain waves going through some electromagnetic field. So the key here is biohacking. A better, more common sense approach. We're literally taking control of your own biology, the way Marci said, optimizing it at the genetic level, and literally becoming the best version of you with this technology called Nutrigenomics, the research of how nutrients and natural compounds literally affect your genes. So I want you guys to watch this 2-minute video where 2 technologies that our company has brought to market are having huge impacts on human health.
Take a deep breath. Hold it. Now gently exhale. Ironically, while oxygen is necessary for all human life, it is also the element that is at the root of the aging process. That's because oxidative stress, which is a toxic level of reactive oxygen in your cells, is one of the primary causes of cell damage and the adverse effects of aging. It's almost as if your cells were slowly rusting from the inside. There's no stopping the process, but as with rust, there are ways to slow it down, to inhibit the aging process, and even reverse oxidative stress. It's called Nutrigenomics, the science of using nutrition and naturally occurring compounds to affect gene behavior and attack the root causes of aging. Another root cause of aging is the depletion of mitochondria in your cells as you age. Mitochondria that are the powerhouses or engines of your cells. Nutrigenomics delivers a 1-2 punch that creates stronger cells that are better equipped to fight the effects of aging by using the NRF2 pathway to help the body produce more antioxidants and using the NRF1 pathway to boost mitochondrial production, which inhibits the aging process and increases the energy level in your cells. Aging is inevitable. The rust comes back. The engine loses some power. But now we don't have to take aging lying down. The LifeVantage study of Nutrigenomics fights the root causes of aging to help people look and feel younger naturally. LifeVantage, at the forefront of nutrigenomics.
Wow. Being on the forefront puts us in a really, really cool position to capitalize on money that is already being spent around the world. Where you look at on your screen, $600 billion plus is being spent around the world on nutrigenomics-based products that people didn't even really understand. 300 billion of that is in the anti-aging market, 121 billion in skincare, 85 plus billion in hair care and growing rapidly, 67 billion in pet care, 50 billion in the energy market, and 37 billion in weight loss. These are areas where we're already spending money, but that being on the forefront of that nutrigenomics thing puts us in a great position to capitalize on what we learned from our flagship product called Protandim, the NRF2 synergizer you see on your screen now. It's 5 natural ingredients, as you see on the bottom of your screen. And what it's proven to do is lower oxidative stress by a minimum of 40% in 30 days. And what does that mean? Maybe you're not familiar with the term oxidative stress, but every time you take a deep breath or any kind of a breath, you're breathing oxygen. With oxygen comes oxidative stress. You've seen it with avocados and apples when you cut them open. That's what happens, but your body can fight back. What this product does, again, this all-natural product, it supports the natural cellular repair mechanisms of rejuvenating your cells literally at the cellular level. And it's the only product ever in a natural capacity proven by the National Institute on Aging to extend life by 7%. And it has amazing third-party endorsements, like Marci said, with BSCG, the Banned Substances Control Group for professional and elite athletes, and also the NSF, the gold standard in consumable products. So that opened the market for further research, because we live in an age, guys, it's the information age. People want proof. Stories are great, but we want proof. We've got over 24 to date private research individual studies published on PubMed.gov at universities like Harvard and the Ohio State University, Virginia Commonwealth University, and published in journals like Free Radical Biology and Medicine, or Circulation, the Journal of the American Heart Association, Tier 1 peer-reviewed published research like none other. But it's not just in the research capacity, because many people, that might go over your head. It does for a lot of people that I meet who are not in the healthcare field. But for the regular average person, media has extensively covered this, where we've seen it on NBC. It was on the cover of the Wall Street Journal, on the Today Show, ABC News. Marci's going to talk about how it first got we first got exposure to this about 15 years ago, PBS. And Dr. Phil literally had Donny Osmond on the show when Donny Osmond came out and talked exclusively about this product Protandim and what it's done for him. And because this is a business and we care about the longevity of that business, we have patents to protect legally our formulations and your business. Now, the Protandim NRF1 Synergizer. Again, 5 natural ingredients. This product focuses on energy, where energy comes from in your cells, where it comes from the source, the fuel that is being created by that energy to help your body perform better. It enhances overall cellular health through the function at the peak top performance. It boosts your mitochondrial production, which is like the engine where the energy comes from in your cells, and it increases that cellular energy. And again, like our Protandim NRF2, BSCG, and NSF approved. We have ProBio. Now, you may have heard of probiotics. You may be even using probiotics. What sets this one apart? It's very common, or it's a very amazing thing. 2 things, the round shape and the BioTract coating on the round shape. Round, so it gets through your digestive system as quickly as possible, and the coating to stop it from being broken down and neutralized in your stomach. Look at the graph down below. 60% of the billions and billions of cultures get to their final destination compared to 4% on average of the competitors out there. So if it doesn't have a coating, if it's powder, 4% at best gets to the destination because the neutralization of the stomach acid. But this is because here's the key point, guys. It's not what you eat that matters. It's what you digest and absorb that matters. And if you don't have proper gut bacteria, that will never happen at peak performance. So the next product we have is this Omega Plus, literally omega-3 and omega-7 fatty acids for your brain, the building blocks of your brain. Notice there's no omega-6 fatty acids because they're filler acids. They're usually rancid and they're literally unimportant. But we have omega-3, omega-7, and vitamin D to round out this approach to balance the efficiency of your brain by rebuilding it at the source. It's rich in EPA and DHA, again, as I told you, vitamin D3. And what I love about this product is the boat to bottle purity. So we know exactly what deep water ocean it came from, what cold water fish were harvested in pollutants or in pollution-free oceans, so that you know it's the best product out there. And the last thing, if you're familiar with fish oil, you're familiar with the unfortunate most common side effect is fish oil burps. You don't get those here. It's lemon flavored, natural lemon flavored, and literally, without exaggeration, guys, people chew on this as breath freshener. So there you go. But these 4 products round out what we call our vitality stack, our daily core 4, to reduce oxidative stress, to improve the cellular energy of mitochondria production, to improve the mitochondrial function, to improve the immune system, brain, heart, cardiac function, all in this approach, as well as the microbiome, your gut bacteria. So this right here, unbelievable approach to biohacking. Now, let's get into energy, the literal energy of your brain, because it's not how much sleep you got that will determine your energy. It's not how much caffeine you've had or don't have that determines your energy. It's how well your brain is producing its own energy, which is controlling your body. So we have our Axio, which is literally brain food. Smart energy, it balances neurotransmitters. So the chemical way your brain communicates to your body is working optimally. It enhances neurotransmitter function, reduces mental fatigue and brain fog, improves clarity. Anyone ever walked into a room and go, what I come in here for? This is something you need. The thing I love about this too, that doesn't just happen to older people. It happens to everyone, especially people that are working in a distracted world. When your phone dings and you've got every 4 seconds, you lose your attention span, this will benefit you. From all ages, it's caffeine free. And we have a caffeinated version as well. The thing I love about it the most is it's clean, it's low calorie, it's low carb, it's vegan. Yes, I said vegan. BSCG approved as well. Free, artificial color free, no artificial sweeteners, no artificial colors, no artificial flavors. It is just absolutely unbelievable. No added sugars, GMO and gluten free as well. And as I said, caffeine and decaf versions. Now, what about this problem that 60% of the human race has? According to the World Health Organization, 60% of the human race is overweight or obese. We have an attack formula for that called our physique system of weight management. It starts with a cleanse. to get the impurities out of your gut tube, to get the bad bacteria out and refortify them with the ProBio. Then start with the fat burn, because that's usually what people target, is the fat. But it's not the vanity fat we're talking about. It's the hard to reach visceral fat that is inside. We have a product specifically formulated to target, yes, that fat. The fat you can't get rid of with other forms of diets if you've ever had them. And last is a protein shake. Why would we have a protein shake? To preserve your lean muscle mass while you're reducing your fat content of your body. Important to preserve it. And I want to point out two key statistics with this. Look at the bottom right corner. 254% greater reduction over placebo of abdominal fat. That, again, that target area that most of the time you can't reach. And my favorite, bottom right corner, 964% greater release of over placebo of free fatty acids. When you break down fat cells, they release free fatty acids. There you go. There's the science we're talking about. And True Science skincare regimen, our beauty system. Nobody wants a fast aging face. Nobody wants crow's feet for Christmas. I mean, come on. We have a 4-part system here too to clean the skin. And then we have a perfecting lotion to balance the pH. So we don't need an oily or a dry formula, because the pH of the cell of the skin, when it's normal, you don't need two formulas. It reduces you get rid of the cleanly, or you get rid of the dirt with the cleaner, and then you replenish the pH with our perfecting lotion, and then the eye serum. The eye serum, where most people have the crow's feet, and then you top it off with our anti-aging formula. And the 4-part system is the best on the market, and it takes advantage of NRF2 technology. We're literally helping the skin cells replenish themselves as efficient as designed. It's not a cosmetic, guys. And then our True Science hair care regimen, it just launched last night. It is available now and shipping Friday, using, again, the NRF2 technology. It's about restoring the luster of your hair, the brilliance of your hair, getting rid of frizziness. But how does it do that? At the source, the scalp. All 5 layers of the scalp are improved on efficiency with our scalp serum. So it's a hair care system. It includes a shampoo, a conditioner, and an OMG amazing scalp serum, guys, our True Science hair care system. And then lastly, our pet tandem. We have a dog around here somewhere. For those of you who have a dog, this thing makes a great stocking stuffer, but it addresses the things that set up the reason why it's 7 dog years for 1 human year. They do everything faster than we do, including age, get disease, and die. And this addresses that by improving NRF2 technology, improving the ingredients for especially formulated for dogs by including bacon and chicken liver, and oh my gosh, all kinds of goodness with chicken cartilage, because the joints, the skin, the hair, the brain, these are the heart, the eyes, these are the kinds of things that accelerate in dogs, and it helps with all of those function at a higher rate of efficiency. Our pet tandem, nothing else like it in the world. So there you go, guys. There is our entire biohacking catalog with our daily core 4, the Vitality Stack, which is the foundation. And you can build on top of that if you want nicer skin, you want nicer hair, you want better brain efficiency, you want better brain chemistry, you want brain food, you have a dog you want to keep around longer, or you want to just look great in your bathing suit. We've got everything right there. So just pick the level of biohacking that you like, and get the person know who invited you tonight, where your interests are, and how much you want, because stocking stuffers are great things for here.
Oh my gosh, guys. So can you see why we're so excited to be able to share this opportunity with you? Because of the products that we have that are really fueling us, right? Nowhere else can you get any of those products, which leads into an amazing business opportunity here with LifeVantage. That NRF2 product, our very first one, has been sold since 2003. It was on store shelves like Rite Aid, GNC, High Healths, but nobody purchased it because they didn't know what it did. The bottle couldn't talk, and people didn't understand the technology. Well, that ABC Primetime Investigative Report came along in 2005 and really kind of changed everything for us. First of all, getting it out on that huge media source gave us credibility, and it helped to educate people about what we had and what our product could do. Had about $5 million in orders overnight. But what really happened that has been really significant, we started getting phone calls from scientists and researchers around the world that wanted to use our Pro Tandem NRF2 finished product in their research. that they were doing in their laboratories. So that's where those 24 studies came that Dondee mentioned that you can go and see at pubmed.gov. So since that time, we realized that we really needed to change the method of getting it out in distribution into the hands of the customers that want to be using our products. So we switched from retail into the network marketing field in 2009, where people just like me and Dondee and you can share great news about products that we love with people we love and care about, and make some money while we're doing it. This company has been publicly traded. We're currently on the NASDAQ, ticker's LFVN, but we've been publicly traded from the very beginning. Our corporate leadership is above all else. Oh my gosh, they're amazing. Combined, they have well over 100 years experience, and they are leading us into the next wave, leading to a billion-dollar company. Currently, we are open in these markets. The top 2 rows are the 12 markets, 15 countries that we currently operate in and do business with distributorships. The bottom ones are the 6 countries that are our global customer program, plus China. Mainland China is also able to have the people that live there can order our products from LifeVantage and have it shipped directly to their door. This next year, by the end of fiscal year 2019, June 2019, we will also open Greece, Ireland, Spain, Belgium, and France for business opportunities. We're super excited about this. Being a first-time network marketer, I knew, and I'm sure many people are thinking this right now, I've never done this before, how am I going to be successful? Well, there's a proven system in place. Basically, it helps you take that dream of having a laptop lifestyle and being able to build a business using social sharing and make it a reality. And not only does it make it a reality, it actually creates such a simple system that we actually have an app for that. It's called the LifeVantage app. It's been developed to help us share the information very easily with our prospects for either customers or distributorships and help them be able to see the information. We are able to track the information that they're seeing. We can send them shopping carts or ask them to invite them to enroll as distributors directly from this app. It's a smart learning machine, so it's learning as we're using it, and we're getting ready to link up with social media sites, so it's also going to be able to learn from what your customers or your prospects are doing online, which is power for your business. So not only do we have this amazing technology, but we have amazing teams that you get to connect with. First of all, you're in business for yourself, but you're never by yourself. And our company has really created this amazing system of training. We have systematic regional and corporate training. So every single month, there's something to plug into to help you grow into a professional in this profession of network marketing so that you can be successful. Our next corporate event is in February. It's in South Carolina. We're super excited to go to Charleston there to learn next. But you will be in business again for yourself, and you'll be able to take control on your terms. We also have an amazing replicated website to where it's free with your distributorship. You can share the information on how to learn about the products, about the company, and they can actually enroll directly through your website, or they can check out if they're a customer. And we can make it really simple. You can actually create this shopping cart for your customers, for your prospects after you've talked to them about what products they want. You preload this shopping cart, send it over to them. All they have to do is put in their personal information and their payment information, and voila, you have a new customer, okay? But how about we make it even easier? Through the LifeVantage app, you will have already added their personal information into the app so you can send them information. So when you set up the shopping cart in the LifeVantage app, it will preload their personal information. All they have to do is add payment, and 2 minutes is just like Amazon, swift and simple. So let's talk a little bit about network marketing facts. People, they either think, or I've heard that, nobody makes money in network marketing, or it's only the people at the very top, right? Well, these are the facts, guys. In global billions, in 2011, $158 billion was spent on services or products in the network marketing profession. In 2017, that rate rose to $189 billion. So on average, companies paid back about 40% of every dollar to the people that are sharing the information, distributors, business owners. So 40% of that much money is a lot of money that's being paid out. A lot of people are making significant amounts of money into their households, and it's not just the people at the top. So one of the things that you really have to consider is the timing of an opportunity. But I want you to tell you, it's not just the timing of the company, it's the timing of the world around the opportunity that you're sharing and the products. What are the trends? Do people even want what you have? So the two different graphs we have here, the red one is called a bell graph, and it's basically where people recognize what an opportunity or service is and when they're comfortable and decide to jump in and join you or purchase your products or services, okay? So what we really want to focus on is these two middle areas here, the early majority and the late majority. That 68% of the total populace joins an opportunity or buys products from a company during this time period. So when you get involved with a company, and this is what we're looking at here with the business S-curve, the purple one, it's the lifespan of a company, okay? This is LifeVantage, this is our logo. Where we are is super early. So when we're looking at the bell curve and the intersection of the business S-curve, we wanna make sure that you get involved in the opportunity before we hit that early majority. You know, everybody's starting to see and realize that they want to jump on board, because if you do, you will actually be able to take advantage of a huge growth cycle called momentum. That's where 80% of the growth of the company occurs. 80% of all of the commissions ever paid out in this opportunity will be paid out to the people that get involved before the early majority, before that momentum growth, okay? So you wanna make sure that you don't wait, you take advantage and are able to participate. So the way that you can do that is a fast track with a pack, okay? We have very low entry costs. We have very solid earning opportunities, and you can do this in your part-time, your spare time, or if you have more time, use all of it because you'll just get there faster, okay? So we're talking about the 2 business builder packs. The reason why we do this is because we want you to be successful. You're going into business to be successful. And these packs come with a proper expectation, meaning tickets to the next corporate event are included for free in these packages so that you can go and learn what you need to do to be a professional. So first of all, the gold pack, you see it says 2 options here. That's because for $650, you just cannot get all of our products and start a business and get the free app and get the website that we talked about and that free ticket to the next corporate event for $650 plus tax. Shipping is free with both of these. So with the gold packs, the 2 options, you can get the option with the Physique Smart Weight Management System, or you can get the option with the True Science Skincare. And I am looking forward, they'll probably have one that has the hair care system now as well, since we just launched that last night. So $650 plus tax to start your business. Now the Platinum Pack, this is for big business builders. This is for you that have the vision of doing something more with this than you've done with anything else in your whole entire life, but in a shorter amount of time. Payout is amazing. So the Platinum Pack is only $1,250 plus tax. You get all of the products plus extras, because what happens is then you have sampling. You have the ability to help your new distributors get started quickly with their product stories by your rotating business building inventory. This is not retail inventory. This is where somebody joins your business as a distributor. You get them started with some product so they can get their experience started, and then when they get their business pack, they just give you back the product that you basically loaned out to them. So that's the rotation. So on top of this, you're also going to be getting 2 free all-access tickets to the very next corporate event for yourself and a business partner, yourself and a spouse, yourself and a prospect. Or you can use it for 2 events in a row for your registration. Amazing value. But on top of this, we have to make sure that you understand you're building an asset that comes with amazing assets. First of all, the corporate staff we talked about, the production of the product, quality control, which is the highest in the industry, shipping. There's no home deliveries, guys. Customer service. How about website and IT to keep it up to date and keep it looking beautiful for us? Advertising, marketing, legal and compliance, and accounting. We get paid 5 different times every single month, and every single check cashes, which is really awesome. We love our accounting department. And then events and promotions rounds out the assets that comes with you starting your business. So now that you've made the investment of $1,250 to get busy starting your business, you want to know, how do I make money? Well, most people, as they've been watching this presentation, they've been thinking about different people in their life that they know could use 1 or 2 or maybe all of our products. All of those people go into your list or network of consumers. Customers. We love our customers. And then many people have been thought of that either recently they expressed, gosh, I'd really love to take a vacation with my family. We haven't been able to do that for 5 years because there's always so much more month at the end of the paycheck. Or how about an uncle or an aunt that's getting close to that retirement age and they don't know if they have enough saved to be able to even retire. These are the people that would go on the list of network of distributors, your business partners, because everybody that you share this information with, whether they decide to join as a customer or a business partner, you will get paid a Smart Start bonus weekly of 30 to 40% off of the volume of the product that they ordered on their first order. On top of that, there's launch bonuses that help to promote you and supporting your team to help them grow so that everybody becomes profitable quickly. Plus, we have our monthly bonuses, our royalty or leveraged income commissions, generational matching bonuses. This is where we create a depth of team of support. You will have 5 people that are part of your support organization that have a vested interest in your success because they're being incentivized to through these bonuses, and vice versa. You'll have 5 people that you're going to be incentivized to really work with and to help them be successful because, again, this bonus is really amazing. And then the elite pool. This is where they take 4% of global revenue sharing. They put it into this circle down there in the bottom right of the screen. They divide it up into 4 different shares, and the top 4 levels of the company get to share this. It's really significant, guys, because this bonus, what it does is it creates a culture within LifeVantage, unlike any other culture in any other company, to where we don't have division amongst leaders. We have leaders that all work together and they all open their arms and help everyone that's LifeVantage, because the more successful we can help anyone else be in their business, it's going to help LifeVantage grow, which means this bonus, the global revenue sharing bonus, will grow. And so it creates a culture of family. Okay. Love it, love it, love it. And on top of that, we have rank bonuses as well. My LifeVanture is one of those. This is where you build your business to the 4th top level. It's the Pro 7. We'll see this here in just a second. And maintain it for the qualification period. And you get to tell the company which of 9 different options of gifts valued at $25,000 that you would like for free as a thank you for building a great business. The number 1 choice is the Jeep that you see right there, all blinged out LifeVantage logos. And the number 2 is the $25,000 check. So you'll get to choose which one you want when you get there. So how far can you really take this? Take a second and just look at the monthly average there. When you're looking at the monthly average, just find a number that would need to come into your household on a monthly basis every single month for you to even invest $1,250 one time. Okay, and then I want you to look and determine where you would like to be end game. Having your vision of what you want to build this for. Okay, how big do you want to build it? So let's look at this. Paid rankings on the left-hand side starts at distributor, goes down through executive master pro 10 at this time. Basically, when you start using product yourself, start sharing product with customers and getting other distributors on your team, the amount of volume of product as it grows will determine what your rank is. The higher your volume, the higher your rank, the higher your rank, the higher your paycheck every single month. So let's just look at how significant it can be. Pro 3 right here. Pro 3 is $5,000 in group volume going through your business every single month. That's you and your team, okay? And on average, you're going to be making an additional $580 into your household every single month. I know of a lot of people that would make a significant difference in their home. How about Pro 5s? Okay, think about this. This is only $20,000 in group volume going through your business every single month, and now you're making over $2,500 every single month in additional income into your household. And you say, house payment paid for free forever?
Right.
That's awesome. Yeah, seriously, that's $30K. And then how about the Elite Pro 7? This is $100,000 in group volume going through your business every single month, you and your team, and now you are making over $11,000 every single month into your household by building a LifeVantage business. But what's beautiful about this is that once you hit this elite ranks, you can look back and you can see how many Pro 6s, how many Pro 5s, how many Pro 4s, how much money have you helped go into the household of so many people that is making such a significant difference in their lives. It's all about contribution. helping others first. So we're currently at the Elite Pro 9 level, and we are pushing hard. We're super excited. We're looking to help many of the people that are part of our team and organization rank up this year, and then we'll rank up to the next level, the Master Pro 10. That's where you have $1 million in group volume going through your business every single month. On average, they're making just under $100,000 every single month into their household. So let's talk lifeline options, guys. You're born, you die, the line in between, that dash, that's your lifeline option. Most of us have been taught the traditional plan, you know, that we're born, we grow, we go to school, we get a job or a career, and then we have to work for 40 to 50 years, for 40 to 50 hours on average every single week for somebody else, helping them accomplish their goals and dreams just to earn a living. And now, retirement age is not even 63 or 65 anymore. It's been raised up to 73. And life expectancy is only 77, which means this leaves you 4 years here to actually live your life if you are one of the 5% that actually has enough retirement money. But more than likely, you'll be one of the 95% that doesn't, that will have to get a part-time job to be able to maintain your level of living. And a lot of the times you'll have to say either welcome to Walmart or do you want fries with that? So let's talk about a different lifeline option, okay? One with LifeVantage. This is where the first 20 years are about the same, but you're just gonna make one different decision and you're gonna stick with it. And you're going to be committed to it for as long as it takes, which we're thinking, 5 to 10 years. So you're going to start a LifeVantage business here after you're 20 or so, or maybe even 47, however old you are when you get started with LifeVantage. You're going to commit to earn and learn for 5 to 10 years, working with a team of people that want you to be successful in building your leverage business with LifeVantage. So 5 to 10 years. And then you'll be able to live your life how you want, with who you want, wherever you want, for as long as you want, no matter what it costs. Because you made the decision to start a business while you were working your jobs, right? You can't just quit your jobs to do this. You have to pay your bills. But hey, let's take that nooks and crannies time. Let's take that part-time. Let's build something different that's going to make this LifeVantage lifeline a completely different one for you, where you actually have the opportunity to live life for the majority of it. So keep this in mind, guys. Never depend on a single income, because something can happen at any time to take it away from you, right? I experienced that. But you also have to have proper expectations that it does take an investment of time and effort and money to create a second source. So why not do it with a company that believes this, that we cannot just leave a legacy, but create legacies around the world? We've partnered with all of these different organizations over the past 9.5 years, making a difference, starting with the individual, and then it blossoms out to the world. We're here and we believe that we can make the world a better place, starting with the individual. Currently, we're partnered with families, helping families, building homes in Mexico for families that were living in boxes, guys. We raise the money for these homes, and distributors and corporate staff go down, and they're actually going down next week to build 5 more homes that we'll be giving to families down there. So guys, we are so thankful that you spent this time with us tonight. Thank you, thank you, thank you. But more importantly, please thank the person that invited you here tonight. Please let them know that you are grateful because they cared enough to share this information with you. Just let them know on a scale of 1 to 10, where do you fit? Are you an 8, 9, or a 10? Heck, let's get you started right now, because remember, this is an earn while you learn opportunity. If you're a 5, 6, or 7, let us know what you need to see or hear to be able to help move you up the scale so that we can help you get started building your leveraged income today. If you're below that and you just don't think the business is for you, that's okay. We can set up a shopping cart and get it sent over so you can check out and have your products on your way to you immediately. Very quick, get it inside your body and having your own experience. If you've thought of anybody else that you'd like to share this information with, please pass their names along to the person that invited you here tonight. Sharing's caring, and we want to make sure that everybody has the opportunity to make the right decision for them. So guys, thank you so much for joining us. We will not be having one of these next week because it is Christmas. So we want to make sure and wish everyone a very Merry Christmas. We love you guys. We appreciate you, and God bless.
God bless.